Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my ratchets, you ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions.
First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready up! 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Check smash, check smash.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They run. It's Tucker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, James. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
19 tight, go!
Now James on 1st and 10. This pass complete to Higgins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, James. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Here's Elijah Moore now, bringing it out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a second down. That's out quickly to London. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. When you look at this Saints defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. And some room to maneuver. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. James on 1st down. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the ground, it's Tucker. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, James. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Running right through it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no run back here for more. It's a come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Let's go now.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Drop 60. Drop 60.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Miller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. You look at the Saints defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give for Walker running right. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Miller. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
They did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. play fake. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's James throwing on 1st down. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints continue to pull away here this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. But if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Yeah, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they...
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
He's got it at the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things had not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
He's got it at the 2. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now back to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Njoku, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
Once again, we see the Seahawks line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Clock, 10. Ready?
Mond, a quick throw, complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
To throw is James. A final shot before break. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Throw out wide to Walker. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Setting up the screen for Miller. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the...
Touchdown, Seahawks!
Darnell Washington, 29 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
James now on 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here we go, set.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Now James looking to throw on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, James. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This is 2nd and 8.
They'll set up a throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
There he goes left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Garrett Wilson, 33 yards. And the Seahawks have cut the lead back down to 2.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
James throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Here's James throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Come 19. Come 19.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And Walker has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints 14. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Algier fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
In motion right is the running back.
He completes this to Walker.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw.
They set up the screen to Miller.
Touchdown!
Kendre Miller.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Back to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. James. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Algier now up the middle.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
1st down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
So the awareness of knowing where the 1st down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench and with a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped him, and now you've got to regroup and play again.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here's Tucker. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw is James. From the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. James now on 1st down.
Oh, and that is incomplete. Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. James. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 8 yards out. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after here coming up. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now James to throw on 3rd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Here we go on 4th down. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not